Welcome back to Chase's Bad at OU. My name's Chase, aka Chase Talks, and today I am bringing you 3 more OU battles with this competitive draft league team. Now, my opponent is bringing a Zapdos, a Tapu Lele, a Marowak, an Umbreon, a Heracross, and a Mimikyu. This team is interesting. I definitely think leaving Hercule can be really good against this team because if he leads like, I can get a knockoff basically on anything against this team. I have a feeling he's going to lead Umbreon or Marowak, and getting rid of that Marowak's item could be huge. I could also lead Zip Zap, and it could set up me. I could set up screens, but I feel like Hercule is just generally safer. He does actually lead Zapdos, so I can get rid of this thing's leftovers. I actually think I'm pretty safe. I could go for an Ice Punch actually. But I feel like a knockoff is just a generally safe play. I think it might just want to go for a Volt Switch here. They just pick up the extra momentum because I don't really know what else Zapdos is going to want to do to me. It could Discharge, but if I get a Paralysis on, it's not that huge of a deal. Now, if it does have the Toxic, that could suck. But it does end up going for the Discharge. We do get Paralysis, but that is going to increase our Guts boost, and that is going to do a lot of damage, and we're going to get rid of that thing's leftovers. So that's huge. What I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to go for the Ice Punch. He actually goes in the Heracross to tank that Ice Punch, and that does a lot of damage to Heracross. I'm going to go for a Knock. I'm going to go for a Mach Punch. Mach Punch might just take this thing out, assuming I don't get Mega Parrot. Oh, I do get Parrot! Oh, I got full Parrot. That's terrible. Am I going to die to Bullet Seed? Oh, I just lived the Bullet Seed. I'm going to go for a Mach Punch. Oh, it doesn't take it out. Oh, man, I'm going to lose Heracross here. That's bad. Heracross was like, or this was my main check to a lot of what's on his team. I could have just went to, well, I would have taken a Bullet Seed. That would have been good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into, do I just want to go to Zip Zap here? I kind of want to just go into Zip Zap here and just fire off he doesn't have any electric resist, so I can just fire off a Discharge pretty safely here. I should be faster. I'm at 309. Yep, I am definitely faster. I'm just going to go for a Discharge here. I feel like it's the safest play I can make. He does decide to go into Umbreon. So I do actually get a crit there, and I get a Paralysis. He synchronizes the Paralysis onto me, but I am immune to Paralysis. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this moment to set up my screens. Start with Light Screen. He goes for the Heal Bell to heal his own Paralysis. That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and set up the Reflect. And I think we're going to have kind of free reign here to just go straight into our, I think he wants the Witch Pass into Heracross. But, he's probably going to slow Baton Pass into Heracross. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Victini to kind of dissuade him going into Heracross. Otherwise, he's going to have to switch out right away, and I can just get a V-Crate off on something. Nothing on his team really wants to take a V-Crate, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. So he does end up going into Zapdos. So they called him Zapdos because he struck twice. And I'm just going to go for a... You know, it doesn't have leftovers. I'm just going to go for a Bolt Strike here. Bolt Strike's going to do no damage. Oof, so he does defog to get rid of my screens. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna go for another Bolt Strike. Bolt Strike did... How much did Bolt Strike do? Bolt Strike did exactly 30%. This is definitely a bald, physically defensive Zapdos. How little damage that did. V-Crate would have actually done more damage. I should have just gone for a V-Crate. What I think I am going to do here is, do I want to go into... He probably has Heat Wave. That's not the best play. What I think I want to do is go into my Zip Zap here and pressure this thing out with Discharge. And we don't see the pressure come up, so this is a static defog Zapdos, which is illegal now. I don't know why I almost said illegal. It is legal now in Gen 7 OU. In Usum, that became legal in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So that is a thing now. You don't get to tell whether or not Zapdos has defog just from it switching in, which was kind of a cool thing before. You could tell immediately whether or not Zapdos was able to carry defog. Now since majority of the time you're probably going to see a static Zapdos unless it's carrying a certain move from a certain generation. And he's just going to go for the discharge. I'm going to take that really well. So I'm not too worried about that. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to get a discharge off on something, which is actually the Zapdos. That does good damage. That actually does more damage than... That does more damage. Oh, it only did 28%. Oh, it actually did less damage. I'm going to go light screen here. And hope he takes me out. It doesn't actually take me out. So I can actually go for another discharge and kind of force him to take me out or put him in range. I wanted to die there with my light screen up, because then I could go into Salamence and set up a free Dragon Dance. So I do have the Steelium Z for Tapu Lele. So I am going to live that, and he does just take me out. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Now I have light screen up. I can go into Ocean, and I can set up a Dragon Dance. So I'm going to get a Dragon Dance up here. He might go for Defog. What I think he's going to do is just switch right into... Oh, he actually switched to Umbreon. Interesting. I actually don't think Dragon Claw is going to take out Umbreon at +1. This thing probably has Foul Play. So Foul Play is going to do a decent chunk to me. Oh, he actually goes for Protect. So I could have actually gotten another Dragon Dance up there. He's got to have Foul Play as his last item, unless he's running no attack. I'm just going to go for another Dragon Dance and see what he wants to do. So he is actually running Foul Play, and that takes me out! Oh, I should have went for a Dragon Dance before. Oh, that is terrible. That set me up in a bad spot. I'm just going to go for a V-Crate here. Dang. I don't think I can kill his Tapu Lele now. He can just send in Tapu Lele here and I can lose. My Regen Core hasn't been that good this game. Wow, that did no damage. Is this a physically defensive Umbreon? This has got to be a physically defensive Umbreon. That can't be specially defensive. There's no way. I mean, I guess I'm Scarf, not Banded, but... Does he have 2 physical defensive tanks on his team? That's crazy. Why would you run 2 physically defensive tanks? It makes 0 sense. I'm going to Toxic this thing. I don't care if I get Toxic in return. Which he has Heal Bell. Actually, that's a really bad idea. So I actually Toxic'd myself there. That's okay. I can't win this match. I'm kind of forcing him to try and Heal Bell. He's just going to stall me out. Though. Yeah, he's going to stall me. And there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to fast forward through this part of the video. It's not going to have any sound because he is going to stall me out. So I'm going to fast forward through the part of this video so you guys can at least see it. It's not going to have any sound. I'll turn off the sound. It'll just be fast forwarded through. So I'm going to start fast forwarding right now. You guys are going to get to see the end of the battle, but I'm not going to commentate this guy stalling me because that's just not going to be fun. Alright, I'm going to start speeding through the battle now. Alright guys, so he did finally beat me. He decided to stop stalling me out and switch into Tapu Lele and then his Heracross. He's sacked his Zapdos for no reason, which was really weird. But, so that was the second battle. That was our first battle of the day. I don't know why I thought it was the second battle. So I'm going to cut until we are in our second battle of the day. Alright guys, welcome to our second battle of the day. This match we're facing off against a Shuckle, Magearna, Blacephalon, landorus-t, Mega Lopunny, and Magearna, Tapu Bulu. I already said Magearna. So, all those fun, cool, and interesting teams we were having before thrown out the window as we get a nearly standard team. Which is unfortunate, but, you know, we gotta play, these people gotta play standard OU because they want to get high up on the ladder. So, Leading Victini can give me some good pressure this match. I kind of want to just lead Hercule again. I don't think Bucephalon can one-shot me. And I get to knock off whatever comes in item. Yeah. I'm going to do that. There's a Shuckle. I'm going to go ahead and knock off the Shuckle's item. We might see a Shell Smash set. So it did have a Mental Herb, and it actually is a Sticky Web set. I'm just going to go for the Drain Punch now. So he's hazard stacking me. He doesn't realize I have Defog. Apparently he doesn't realize I have Defog. Because I have Rotom. Maybe he still doesn't. Maybe he doesn't remember that the Rotoms get Defog now. But that's okay. I'm going to... Did he switch into anything here? I'm going to go for another knockoff. Nope, he didn't switch into anything. He actually went for Infestation. That's going to lock me in. That's okay. I'm going to go for another Drain Punch. I'm going to knock this thing out. I think he's bringing in something to... You went for another Infestation? That was weird. Alright, I'm going to knock out this Shuckle. So this is a suicide lead Shuckle that was just meant to trap me in, I guess. But I got super high special defense because I'm an Assault Vest set. I'm not worried about being trapped in. Because the only thing that kind of sucks that I'm trapped in against is Magearna. But, I mean, Drain Punch is neutral to Magearna, so I guess I'll take like a big fairy hit. But I don't know if Magearna can one-shot me. I'm not max special defense. I'm just max HP with an Assault Vest. He actually decides to go with Landorus. I'm going to go for Ice Punch. So he U-turns. Is he scouting if I have the Ice Punch? Did he just want to put me at -1? But he goes into his Tapu Bulu. Now Bulu's going to take Ice Punch. Alright, I'm going to Ice Punch again. So because I'm at -1, that Ice Punch is only doing 30%. It would be doing a lot more. So I get Horn Leech there. That does a decent amount of damage. I'm going to take the Bulu down to 66% HP. I am no longer locked in, so I can just switch into Green Ranger here. I really want to switch into Zip Zap, but I'm going to need like a free switch in order to do that. So I'm just going to switch into Green Ranger. I do have the... So I'm going to take no damage from Horn Leech, and I do have the Poison. I do have Sludge Bomb. So I'm going to go ahead and go for Sludge Bomb, because Sludge Bomb should do a good amount of damage to this thing. He actually goes for Nature's Madness, so he's going to take this 4 times Poison hit. That does a lot of damage. And I actually get the Poison off. That's pretty huge. So, So he has already locked into his move immediately. He might just go for... Is there anything that he can do that one-shots me? I don't think so. Even though... No, I don't think anything one-shots me, so he does just decide to go to Magearna here. That's okay. So I'm going to switch into Zip Zap here. And I'm going to defog. Ooh, so he's a physical Magearna. That's interesting. I'm going to defog. Get rid of all these hazard stacking that he sacrificed his Shuckle to do, and he misses a Flare Cannon. That's huge. I'm going to set up a light screen now. That Flare Cannon miss is huge. And I'm actually going to live that because of the light screen. And it's actually going to put him at -1. I'm going to go ahead and set up a Reflect here. And now he's Iron Heading me, but the Reflect's making that do no damage. I can just pretty safely go for a Discharge here. So he's going to Iron Head me again. That Iron Head's still doing no damage. I'm just going to keep going for Discharge in case he decides to switch out, even though I don't think he is. He is just going to try and get that boost. But he is still at -1, even though he got the special attack boost. Here I'm really safe to go into Victini and click Flare Blitz. Right? Because what wants to take a Flare Blitz? I don't think anything wants to take a Flare Blitz. I could also go into Hercule and I could Drain Punch. That's an idea, and Hercule kind of covers in his switches a little bit more. And that could be an opportunity for me to give HP to Hercule. But it's going to do neutral damage, but it's still going to do a lot of damage. Even at neutral, it's going to do a lot of damage, and he's still at -1. So I don't think he's going to kill me with Flare Cannon, and I'm definitely faster than him unless he's max speed. Which he could be a max speed set. I think I'm just going to go safe, and I'm just going to go into Victini and click Flare Blitz. Or click Flare Blitz, click V-Crate, I mean. Definitely my safest play. And he's just going to lose his Magearna here. I guess without the, without him having, his webs anymore, because he sacrificed the Shuckle for that, he didn't really see the, point. I'm just going to switch into my Purple Ranger here. Purple Ranger kind of tanks everything he wants to go to. Or is this an opportunity to set up with Ocean? Will Ocean die with Light Screen up? I think this thing will definitely die to Earthquake. Kind of just want to go into Hercule and click Knockoff. I think that's what I'm going to do. He goes for a Shadow Ball. That does not KO me. I'm going to go for a knockoff here. Shadow Balls again. It does end up picking the KO. That's unfortunate. I should have just goes. He actually gets a special attack boost. I should just went straight into Ocean. I'm going to go for an Earthquake now. He's got to see this Earthquake coming. He might actually be a Focus Sash set. Ooh, but he goes into Bulu. I might still KO Bulu. Ooh, I'm not going to. That's okay, though. How much did my Earthquake do? My Earthquake did 8%. So I can actually Earthquake again. He stalled out my Light Screen, which is unfortunate. But I can Earthquake again, and I can get that +1. I'm going to do that. So the Earthquake does take it out, and I do get the +1 from my Moxie boost. Reflect is off, which is unfortunate. I do not have a Beast boost. Take out Blacephalon. Or I don't not have a Beast boost. Oh, so I lost that. I don't think he has anything that can OHKO my Salamence. I'm going to go for a Dragon Dance here. He actually has Hidden Power Ice. Ooh, that doesn't KO me, though. Is this a Scarfed landorus-t? It's got to be. I'm naturally faster than it. Yeah, 328, 309. That's a Scarfed one. Ooh, so now I'm going to outspeed it for sure. I'm going to Corkscrew Crash into this thing. +1, Corkscrew Crash. That should be enough to take it out. And it is. That puts me at +2. Oh, I think we just won. The only thing that I could assume would be his Mega Lopunny. That could come in, that could stop the sweep. Or if he does have the Focus Sash Blacephalon. So his Blacephalon is not Focus Sash. I am going to go for a Dragon Claw here. And we'll see if a +1 Dragon Claw can take it out. He does not have the Fake Out. +2 Dragon Claw does enough to take it out. So I am at +3 now. This should be a win. Barring the fact that he doesn't have Focus Sash, he surrendered, forfeited, so he does not have the Focus Sash. And we pick up our first win of the day with the Salamence. That's bringing us to 4-1 as our record. GG to my opponent. We played super well that match, especially after not playing very well in the first match. We definitely played a lot better in this game. Definitely the biggest thing that I think was allowing the Shuckle to just set up on my Conkeldurr, because it didn't make that big of a deal, because 3 of my Pokemon don't care about the speed, and 1 of them and 2 of them aren't affected by it. So 3 of my Pokemon don't care about webs, because they're already slow. Conkeldurr's already slow, Tangrowth's already slow, and Alomomola's already slow. They're already super slow. They're slower than everything on his team, besides possibly Magearna, if Magearna's got no speed investment. So, and that would really only be Conkeldurr, because I think Alomomola and Tangrowth for sure, because Tangrowth is a Sassy Nature. So Magearna would have definitely outsped Tangrowth. And I think it would have outsped Alomomola probably too with no speed investment. And so the only thing that would have outsped it would have been my Conkeldurr. So Conkeldurr, I guess, with webs doesn't really care. It's still slow. Salamence is a flying type. It's immune to webs. Zip Zap has Levitate, immune to sticky webs. So the only thing that sticky webs that was really hurting my team was the Victini. So I could freely just switch into my Rotom, given a chance, and defog and get away, and I didn't lose anything from that. And he ended up losing one of his 6 Pokemon just to set up webs that weren't actually that impactful against my team. So I don't necessarily agree with that lead option that my opponent did, but also we just played super clean this match. We made all the switches and all the plays we needed to. Of course, we could have probably played cleaner. We do get a 4-0 victory is still pretty good. It's still a really good win. I mean, that's a good win. So, but yeah, there's always the opportunity to play better and learn from the mistakes. But of course, the biggest way that you can learn, because you need to not only learn from your losses, but you need to learn from your wins too, and what things could you have done better in your wins to make your play that much cleaner. So, but yeah, so we're going to cut until we're in our third and final game of the day. Hopping into our third and final game of the day, I'm facing off against the Smeargle of Mimikyu. As superior, definitely not Mega Heracross, a Chansey, and a Arcanine. I like Arcanine. That's cool to see Arcanine. So we're back to the weird teams. I'm like that. I need 3 weird teams a day, guys. Come on, Showdown Ladder. Stop giving me these landorus-t's and stuff. I need 3 weird matches a day because I need to enjoy the laddering. So match me up with cooler teams like this one. This team's interesting. I actually think Victini is a really safe lead. If he leads Mimikyu, that's going to be the only problem, but I can U-turn out on Mimikyu and it'll break its sub. That, of course, gives it the potential to Swords Dance on my U-turn, but I feel like it's just a super safe lead, and it gives me the opportunity to break its sub, so yeah, I'm going to lead Victini. So it does end up leading Smeargle. I can just go straight for the Smeargle kill right here. If it's got, webs, or not webs, if it's got Focus Sash, which Smeargles usually do, that'd be unfortunate, but I feel like a Victorate, I don't know why I keep calling it Flare Blitz. I feel like a Victorate's just a super safe move, so I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. It does actually just KO the Smeargle, so we do not see a Focus Sash on that Smeargle. I am going to pick up the first kill on that. I would assume it's a web setting set. I don't know what that Smeargle could have been. It could have been a setup Baton Pass set, maybe to spore and put something to sleep. But he might have been fearing that and sending my Victini out right away. Now I am at -1 and speed, defense, special defense, and attack after that Intimidate. So I am going to switch out here. I feel like my safest switch is to just go into Purple Ranger and Toxic. Just kind of Toxic the Arcanine and just kind of see what Arcanine wants to do. Alternatively, I could go into Zip Zap and I could start setting screens, but I feel like Purple Ranger is the safest play I can make. And it actually goes for a Wild Charge, so he predicts the switch into that. I am going to tank that fairly well. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set up a Wish, assuming he's going to Wild Charge a second time. He actually Will-O-Wisp me, but that's okay. So I'm going to set up the Wish here. And it does look like it's a mostly defensive Arcanine. I'm just going to go for a Toxic now. And we'll just poison whatever comes in, because nothing on his team wants to be poison, and he does actually bring in the Superior, so Superior is going to be poison. And he's actually a Lumberry on his Superior. Ooh, that's interesting. What do I want to do here? I think I'm going to go into Green Ranger here. Because there's not really much that Superior can do to Green Ranger, other than if it has a Hidden Power Fire. At +2, that could do some damage. I'm going to knock off to get rid of Superior's item. Oh, no, wait, it was a Lumberry. I don't need to knock off. I think Sludge Bomb. I'm going to go ahead and Sludge Bomb. And do some damage that way. Anything coming in is not going to very much appreciate the Sludge Bomb, so it is actually a Hidden Power Ice or Hidden Power Fighter. That does massive damage. I'm going to go ahead and Sludge Bomb again and threaten this thing out, and nothing coming in really wants to take it. And I am just going to take out the Superior. Green Ranger is on the board for the day, picking up a kill. Green Ranger, your Sludge Bomb is amazing. And we actually do see an Arcanine. Ooh, Arcanine, that is unfortunate. I feel like he's going to go for a Wild Charge. Expect me to go into Purple Ranger again, so I'm going to go into Zip Zap. I'll switch it up. And he actually goes for Flare Blitz. Ooh, so he actually predicts that. Ouch. That hurts. I'm going to set up a Reflect here because I should be faster. 317, 309. Ooh, if it's max speed, I am not faster. But it feels like it's a bulky Arcanine. So I'm going to go for the Reflect, and hopefully I actually do outspeed it. That's good. Oh, and it goes for the Wild Charge, expecting me to switch. Interesting. So I'm going to get a Reflect and a Light Screen up. If he KOs me, that's fine. I am going to switch into my Salamence here. But we know it has Will-O-Wisp. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch into Hercule here. And I'm going to go for a knockoff. Hopefully he Will-O-Wisp me. So he does Will-O-Wisp me, so I do actually end up getting the Guts boost. And that knockoff does so much damage. I'm going to go for a Drain Punch here. To get back my damage, because I think he's going to go for a Flare Blitz. He does go for a Flare Blitz. So the Drain Punch should be enough to take it out, and it is, and I'm going to get all that HP back. And I'm behind that Reflect and that Light Screen, which puts me in such a good position. Now, I think he's going to go into Mimikyu. He does go into Mimikyu, so I am going to get to knock off Mimikyu's item and break his disguise. So we do break the disguise. We're going to get to see what item it was, and it was actually a focus sash. So I can just go for a knockoff again. That play rough is going to hurt, but I am behind the screen, so I live it. That does so much damage. I am going to die to burn damage, but that's okay. 320 speed. I should outspeed it. I do actually outspeed it with Ocean. I think that Ocean can come in right here. Go for an Iron Tail Z and put it in a good position to sweep. Or is Earthquake enough? I don't know if Earthquake's enough, but I think I gotta go for it. I actually think like Corkscrew Crash is such a safe play. And I do actually. He stays in the Mimikyu, it takes it out. I feel like that was just a really safe play. If he goes in the Chansey here, I can set up a Dragon Dance and the Chansey. I'm not worried about the Chansey. He does actually go into Heracross. He's had to go into Heracross, I think. And I'm actually going to just get to Dragon Claw, the Heracross. So I outspeed the Heracross. I am at +1. That does a lot of damage. And he actually goes for the Rock Blast and it misses. That is huge that the Rock Blast missed. Reflect is worn off, but my opponent ends up leaving. Okay, so I'm going to say that we won this match, unless he comes back while I'm talking, and while I'm kind of doing my outro. Because I'll go ahead. That miss was super unfortunate. That did end the game for me. With my Reflect up, there is still a chance that I could have lived that, the Rock Blast, but it would have definitely been hard. It was a Skill Link Rock Blast, so it would have hit me 5 times. Because Mega Heracross's ability is Skill Link, as you can see if I hover over it. You can see at the top its ability Skill Link. So Rock Blast would have hit me 5 times behind the Reflect. It would have been up to Reflect whether or not I would have lived that, so it would have been a super close match. I definitely think there was a scenario where I lost this match, but even that being said, my biggest problem would have been if I would have lost Ocean there. Victini would have come in. Victini would KO this easily because Victini does outspeed it. So the problem would have been, can I break through Chansey? I have 3 Pokemon to break through Chansey. I can Toxic it to put it on a timer with Alomomola, so that would really have been the determining factor on this game. I really think Heracross was his one main way in order to get out of this game and to win this game. So missing that Rock Blast was huge. It would have resulted in the death of his Heracross, because if he would have switched into Chansey, it would have just given me the ability to set up, and he would have, if he would have switched into Chansey there to save his Heracross, it would have given me the ability to set up a Dragon Dance on that, or Dragon Dance until I can just break through the Chansey, and then I kill the Chansey, kill the Heracross, and win the game. So that Rock Blast really needed to land. There was still, of course, the possibility I could have lived that. I'd have to calc it to know for sure if I could live it, because I don't know. So yeah. But thanks for watching. Remember, rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe so you never miss another episode of Chase Talks. Until next time, this is Chase, signing off.